everyone, so the Success Ladder is here up with another video on factors, and today we'll be doing to find out factors using square tiles. So let's see how we can do this. So first is, how many rows and columns are there in this table? So a table is given here, so we have to count the number of rows and columns. So many of us get confused that how many rows are there and how many columns are there. So to keep that in mind, the lines that are sleeping, we call it as rows, and the standing lines we call it as column. So if we see this, so there are 2 rows, this is the first row and this is the second row. So there are 2 rows and 3 columns in this table. So this is 1 column, this is second column, and this is the third column. So yes, today we will be able to find all the factor pairs and factors of a number using the square tiles. So let's see how we can do this. So before this, you all should have square tiles with you. You can make with the help of paper, or you can have counters also with you. So the first one is, arrange 12 square tiles in possible combinations of rows and columns so that all rows have equal number of tiles and forming a rectangular shape. So for example, if you have 12 square tiles in your hand and you have to arrange it in different combinations so that it forms a rectangle shape. So how we can arrange it? Let's see now. So there are the multiple ways in which we can arrange 12 square tiles. For example, this is 12 multiplied by 1, because in this figure there are 12 rows and there is only 1 column. So whenever we just write like this using multiplication, the earlier number means the rows and the later one means the column. So the second one is 3 multiplied by 4, and 3 multiplied by 4 is also 12. So as we can see that here are 3 rows and 4 columns. Then 6 multiplied by 2, there are 6 rows and 2 columns. So now we can do opposite of all these 3. So while doing opposite of all 3 means interchanging the rows and columns, we have got the another 3. So there are total 6 possible combinations that we can make using 12 square tiles. Now it means the numbers in which we have used the multiplication sentence, we call this as a factor pairs. Factor pairs means because pair consists of 2 numbers. So here this and this, these are the number of rows and these are the number of columns. So together they form the factor pair. So here as you can see that 1 multiplied by 12, 1 row is there, 12 column is there. 2 multiplied by 6, 2 rows are there and 6 columns are there. So now coming on to find out the factors of this. So factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. So these are the factors of 12. And when we say together, like both the numbers together, so it means factor pair. So we have difference between factors and factor pair. When we consider a number individually, it becomes the factor. And when we consider the multiplication sentence, it becomes the factor pair. And here we also can notice that what are the factors of 12? It means the numbers in which the table of that numbers in which the number 12 comes. For example, in table of 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12, in all these table number 12 comes. So it means they all are the factors of 12. Now this is the next question. Arrange 9 square tiles in possible combinations of rows and columns so that all rows must have equal number of tiles and forming a rectangular or a square shape. Like earlier we did it off with 12 square tiles. Now it's the practice one. You can try using 9 square tiles. So let's see how we can do it with 9. So first of all, we have to think that in which table the number 9 comes. So we have 1 multiplied by 9. So this means it has 1 row and 9 columns. Then the next one is 3 rows and 3 columns. So 3 3s are also 9. Then 9 into 1. Here are 9 rows and 1 column. So only 3 possible combinations are there in which we can find the factor pair. So all these numbers, they are factor pair of 12. So how many possible combinations of rows and column can we make? So just now we have tried 1 multiplied by 9, 3 multiplied by 3 and 9 multiplied by 1. They are the factor pair of 9 because here are two numbers together. And when we consider this individually, the numbers individually, it becomes its factor. For example, the factor of 9 are 1, 3 and 9. And coming on to the factor pairs, so factor pairs are these: 1 multiplied by 9, 3 multiplied by 3 and 9 multiplied by 1. So the question is now, what do you mean by factors and factor pair, and how do you find it? Just now we have discussed about factors and factor pairs. So let's recapitulate it once. So the numbers that are multiplied to give a product are the factors of the product. Let us discuss with an example here. For example, here we have number 24. So we can just see that in which table number 24 comes. So start from the smallest one. So in the table of 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24. So in all these tables number 24 comes. That means all these numbers becomes factor of 24. Now coming on to the factor pair. So a set of two numbers that are multiplied by each other to give the product. So when we multiply two numbers, so that becomes a factor pair. Now the example is this. So in table of 1, it comes at 24 times. So 1 into 24 becomes the factor pair of 24. Then 2 multiplied by 12, 3 multiplied by 8, 4 multiplied by 6, 6 into 4, 8 into 3, 12 into 2, 24 into 1. So first we can write like this and then we can just reciprocate it to find the rest of it. So it means they are the factor pairs because pair means it should have two numbers. So this multiplication sentence means these are the factor pairs, and when we write the numbers individually, it becomes its factor. Like this. This also we can write it in the columns. So this we have already discussed, that these are the factors, and when we just write the numbers using multiplication sign, it becomes the factor pair. So now, are you ready for the master question now? So you have to just think and then you have to attempt the master question. It is basically the HOTS one. So write the factors of the number 12. So you can just imagine having square tiles and how you can find factors of 12. So 11. 11 has only two factors. So 11 has only two factors. One is 1 and another one is 11. So that means 11 only comes in two tables, that is 1 and 11, and 1 is and the number itself. Yeah, because 11 doesn't come in any table. So that means the numbers that has only two factors, that we call it as prime numbers, because it has only two factors. One is one is the factor of all the numbers, and the next one is the number itself. So when the number has only two factors, so that means it is called prime numbers, and opposite of it, it is composite numbers. It means when the numbers has more than two factors, so we call it as a composite numbers. So 1 is only the factor that is factor of all the numbers, because all the numbers comes in table of 1. So 1 becomes the factor of all the numbers, but we don't consider 1 as prime or composite. So 1 is neither a prime number and nor a composite number. So let us give one example. Like for prime numbers, we have the factor 11. So like 11 doesn't come in any table, any other table except for 1 and 11. So 11 becomes the prime number. The next number could be 13. 13 also doesn't come in any table except for 1 and 13. So 13 is also a prime number. But when it comes to composite number, so composite number we can take it as 12. 12 is also composite because it comes in table of 1 also, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. So that means it has more than two factors. So it has more than two factors means it is a composite number. And this is very important. Then 1 is the factor of all the numbers. but it is neither a prime number nor a composite number. It is a natural number. So for the practice one, you can do this worksheet. You can try doing it on your own. That's all for today. Thank you everyone, and don't forget to please like, share and subscribe our channel.